Namaste students, myself Dr. Swati KS, Assistant Professor, Department of Rashastra and Bhasha Kalpana, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, Jaipur. So in the today's session, we can deal regarding the Kshara Kalpana. So coming to the definition. So according to the Shabda Kalpadruma, Ksharati iti Kshara. Tatra, according to Shishruta Sutra, Tatra Ksharanat, Ksharanat, va Kshara. So Kshara is the one which possesses the Ksharana property. Ksharana here is to mobilize and to remove the deformed body tissues. So it is the alkaline substance of the plant's obtained body tissue. And it is also called as Anushastra by virtue of its Chetana Ketana Guna. Next, significance. So its use as Anushastra controls bleeding and reduces the chances of disease recurrence, and it is useful in case of surgical contraindications, and it suits better for women, children, or for those who are afraid of surgery. The chance of wound infection are very rare with the use of Kshara. And coming to the types. So depending on their use, Paniya Kshara and Pratisaraniya Kshara. Paniya Kshara for the internal use and Pratisaraniya Kshara for the external use. And depending on their source of origin, so Khanija Kshara, that is mineral source, and they are like Sarja Kshara, Surya Kshara, that is Naisargika, and sodium borate, that is Kritrima. And next, Pranija Kshara, that is animal source. They are Shankha, Shukti, Pravala, and Vanaspatika Kshara, that is plant source. They are Chincha Kshara, Arka Kshara. Next, depending on their strength, Mridukshara, Madhyamakshara, and Tikshnaksara. So Mridukshara, it will have mild Ksharana property, and Madhyamakshara will have moderate Ksharana property, and Tikshnaksara will have high Ksharana property. Next, groups of Kshara. So Dvikshara, in that Sarjakshara and Yavakshara. And Trikshara, Sarjakshara, Yavakshara, and Tankana. And Kshara Panchaka, they are Sarjakshara, Yavakshara, Apamargakshara, Tilakshara, and Palasha Kshara. And Kshara Ashtaka. So Sarjakshara, Yavakshara, Apamargakshara, Tilakshara, Palashakshara, Chinchakshara, Arkakshara, and Snohi Kshara. Next, coming to the general method of the preparation. So the selected plant for preparation of chara is collected in appropriate season, including all the panchangas. And the plant is entirely dried under hot sun until it is completely dry. And this dry plant is cut into smaller pieces and taken in a wide mount big iron vessel and ignited in an open place. So after the drug is completely burned, the ash is allowed to cool down on its own, and this plant ash is filtered through a sieve to get rid of unburnt woody part. The obtained ash filtrate, and then it is now dissolved in 6 parts of water or cow's urine or mixture of the both, and the mixture is stirred well and kept undisturbed overnight. And next morning, the supernated clear liquid is carefully decanted into a separate clean stainless steel vessel, and it is now filtered through a clean cotton cloth for 21 times to obtain the purest form of kshara, and the final filtrate is taken in an open large iron vessel and boiled with constant stirring. And when the boiling liquid turns brown, slimy, clear, and pungent smelling, it is removed from the fire and allowed to settle. Now the clear supernated liquid, it is carefully decanted again, and this decanted liquid is called the Ksharodaka, and it can be used for both pharmaceutical as well as therapeutic purpose. And if the obtained Ksharodaka, it is subjected for further boiling to get it in a paste or like dry powder form, it is called as Mridukshara. And if the obtained Ksharodaka is subjected for further boiling by adding the drugs such as limestone, burnt limestone, shanka, Shakti to get it in a paste or dry powder form, and it will be called as the Madhyama Kshara. And if the obtained Sharodaka is subjected for further boiling by adding all the drugs used for the Madhyama Kshara along with the fine powders of the herbal drugs like Danti, Dravanti, Chitraka, Langali, Utika, and Hingu, and the mineral drugs like Pravala, Vidalavana, and Savarchala Lavana to get the Ksharodaka in paste or dry form, powder form. It will be called as Tikshna Kshara. Next, procedure for adding additional drugs. So one third part of the Ksharodaka is taken separately in a vessel, and the specified mineral drugs are heated red hot and dipped repeatedly until they crumble into a powder form. So by losing their hardness, whereas the herbal drugs are added in fine powder form. So this mixture is later grinded into fine kalka and put into a larger part of the Ksharodaka on fire and heated until it gets thickened to paste or dry powder form. And these additional drugs will put more potency to make the Kshara, Madhyama and Tikshna. Next, coming to the Kshara Guna. So according to Acharya Shushruta, Kshara are not too Tishna and not too mild, and they are white in color, smooth, slimy, and not spreading in nature, and they are acting well and quickly, and are these are the 8 properties of Kshara. So according to Charaka, Kshara are Tikshna, Ushna, Laghu, Ruksha, Kledi, Vranapachaka, Vranavitaraka, Dahakaraka, and Agni Deepaka. In total, the Kshara will have property as that of the Agni. So the properties of Kshara according to Rasatarangani is that it is Tikshna, Ushna, and Dahakaraka. Next, coming to the indications. So, according to Rasatarangini, in case of Gulma, Grahani, Pliha, Mutrakuchra, Ashmari, Bahya, and Abhyantara, Krimi. And karma is that it is Deepana, Pachana, Vranashodhana, and Vrana Ropana. And coming to the dosage. So, dose is 2 to 8 kuncha, and Saviryata Avadhi is 5 years. Next, coming to the examples. So, Apamarga Kshara. So, ingredients are Apamarga Basma 1 part, water 6 parts, and dosage is 1 to 2 rati of the Apamarga Kshara. It should be administered along with the water and indicated in case of Gulma, Uttarashula, Grahani, Vishuchika, Alasaka, Ajirana, Aruchi, Ahanaha, Arshas, and Krimi Roga. And next, Snuhi Kshara. So, ingredients Snuhi Basma 1 part, water 6 parts, and dose is 1 to 2 rati of the Apamaga Kshara along with the water, and used in case of Rakta Shodhak, Shotahara, and Tvaktoshahara. And Vasa Kshara. So ingredients Vasa Basma 1 part and water 6 parts. Dose is 1 to 2 rati of the Vasa Kshara is administered along with the water and indicated in Kasa, Shwasa, Grahani, Arshas, Ashmari, Aruchi, and Ajirma. Next, Kadali Kshara. And ingredients Kadali Basma 1 part and water 6 parts. Dose is 1 to 2 rati and it is indicated in Gulma, Liharoga, Jeerna Chwara, Garavisha, Vishuchika, Ashmari, and Shofa. Next, coming to the Kshara Sutra Nirmana. So, here thread that is 20 numbered surgical linen thread and other is required things are Snuhi Kshira, Apamarga Kshara, and Haritra Churna. And coming to the method of the preparation, so the thread is tied to the hangers and 21 cords are given to it with a soaked gauze piece. 11 cords with a Snuhi Kshira should be given and 7 cords given with a mixture of Snuhi Kshira and Apamarga Kshara taken in equal quantity and 3 cords with a mixture of Snuhi Kshira and Haritra Churna. Every smearing is done after thread is dried. Finally, dry well the thread and then sterilized by ultraviolet rays and sealed, packed in glass tubes. And indications in case of Arshas as well as in Bagandhara. So this is regarding today's session, Kshara Kalpana. So if you have any queries, please do mention in the comment box so that I can resolve it. Thank you.